Hello everybody, I'm Invicta and welcome back to Nuzbonk here on the channel. Happy Thanksgiving everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Enjoy the food, the family, the fun, the football, and everything in between. Of course, if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving like we do here in the US, then I just hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. We, as promised, are having a feast today because it is Thanksgiving here in America, and we're going to be playing the original Nuzbonker Mega Chad. I know that we haven't gotten to a couple characters yet, namely we have not played Bush yet. In Nuzbonk, but I want to just do something fun today because it is kind of a special day, and yeah, I hope everyone is just going to have a great Thanksgiving. I know I am. I'm probably eating right. Actually, no, I'm not eating right now. It's a little bit too early, but I'm going to be eating soon. So, as always, I appreciate everybody. Thank you all so much for the support on the Megabonk series and the Nuzbonk series. I'm looking forward to this. You know, we haven't got to play Chad in a long time here. It's been literal weeks since we got to play him. He is one of my favorite characters just because of just his design, and overall with his new amazing passive here with Flex. We're gonna be looking for some Kevins. I know people have been asking for Kevin a lot, and you know, now's the time for us to get it. And we're gonna start off with the I guess Revolver. And okay, we're just gonna start off with a Soul Harvester. We're just gonna start with a Soul Harvester. Sure. Man, talk about feasting. Oh my gosh, we're going to start harvesting souls here as our first item is one of the best in the game. And I'll go ahead and we'll increase the opacity a little bit so you can see the little souls flying around. And we already have better items than we do on 95% of the Nuzbonk runs by the end of them, let alone the very, very start. And I guess Chad is just in a good feasting mood here as we end up taking the quantity tome as well. For our first home. Hopefully we get ourselves a better loadout here. Gonna go extra jumps and gotta go size. Mega Chad. Of course, his basic weapon is going to be the aura, which is going to damage everything in that blue circle that you see around him. And yeah, I gotta go moldy cheese here. Even though I want to go luck, apparently we don't need luck. Apparently it's just as I've been saying lately, is that luck. I think luck it is still very important, obviously, but I'm not going to value it as high. Especially in a Nuzbonk. Obviously, we do want something, but we do want some luck here. I'm going to go pick up range since we literally don't need Global Proj right now. Going to have the bow here. Bow is not bad. Hero Sword is actually not bad either for Chad, but I like having the range, the sort of paradox between the range DPS and melee DPS on him. And of course, we have the ultimate range, which is just going to be the Soul Harvester, which is going to summon up those little red wisps that you see, or souls, or whatever you want to call them. Every time we kill an enemy, and then they're going to do a massive amount of damage to other enemies pretty much automatically. So it's a good day. I mean, Thanksgiving's always a good day. Gonna go for more size here. That's just a big size upgrade, no pun intended there. And wow, what a start. Soul Harvester is going to absolutely carry us for the majority of the start of this run anyway, for pretty much the whole run. I mean, it's just one of those good evergreen items that we like to talk about in Megabonk. And the fact that it was our very first item here on the Thanksgiving run, hey, I'll take it. Come on, no. Chaos Tome's gonna give us max HP. Of course, I love the Chaos Tome. It's gonna do everything that we want it to in the kitchen sink and beyond. As we get another chance here at the Hero Sword. Let's go for the Hero Sword because, I mean, gosh. The attack speed tome is so good too on Chad because it affects how fast that the aura pulses, and there's not too many other things that can affect it like that DPS wise. So the Hero Sword is okay. I think it actually is pretty decent for Chad, but we've got quantity, we've got chaos. Who knows what chaos is going to do? So anyway, what I was going to say, it went luck here. Anyway, what I was going to say is that the Chaos Tome is basically going to give us a random stat up every time we level it up, and depending on the rarity of that upgrade, will determine the hello. I swear I did not even know there was a skeleton underneath us. That will determine the magnitude of the upgrade there as well. So we get the Golden Glove, which is going to increase the amount of gold that we get from enemies. The game almost tried to screw us there with that mob that was underneath us that I couldn't even see. So now we have to be extra careful here, although Flex is currently active. Got the Banelings here. I'm just going to jump away. Having that extra jump is going to be nice as well. It's very crucial to our survivability here. And yeah, I mean, give us Flame Walker. This could be a legitimately awesome run as long as we don't throw it here. But again, to be fair, the game is actually trying to screw us here. It's getting us back for getting Soul Harvester. Okay, we don't need evasion rings. I'm going to ban the next evasion ring. Although it does make for good microwave fodder, it's just not something that we want here. We don't want to get flooded with bad items early. Bat glasses are fine. You get some health regen, you need to get some life steal, and we are going to be golden here. But Flamewalker, again, one of the best items, best weapons in the game, period. As going to go for pickup range. Want to make sure that we can pick up all that XP that drops, and we're looking for our final tome before we can start upgrading stuff. And once again, we don't have any life steal or anything on deck right now, and it's going to be the damage tome or luck tome. Give me damage tome. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and say that I'm not going to overvalue luck. Let's get stuff that can actually affect our stats. Again, not saying that luck isn't important. It's still the most important stat in the game. All I'm trying to just simply say is that I personally overvalue it a little bit too much. I think a lot of people do. A difficulty shrine there or not. We need to be real cautious here. All right, so we can finally start upgrading our items here now that we have a full rack. As I go for damage for Flamewalker is always good. And this is where we need, nice, 1.2 bounces for Revolver is great. This is where we need to be real brave and real cautious as well. Go for the damage here. So we have no XP. We have absolutely 0 XP gain from the tomes or anything. We don't have any plus XP items. So it's going to be a little hard to get some levels out of this. And we have to basically rely upon our damage and whatever survivability we get through lifesteal or through health regen or whatever. So get a projectile count for all weapons. I mean, it's proj. It basically saves us 1 level up for the quantity tome. But I do not like being at this HP rate or HP level right now. And this also means that we cannot easily activate flex. Oh, man, we don't have a shield. Like we have no life steal right now. If we were to take Kevin, it is just we're done. I think that is us cooking ourselves here. Attack speed for sure. Get a rage buff here, which I probably shouldn't have taken, but we have a long way to go for our levels. Double chest drop over here. We'll take that. Phantom Shroud's Phantom bad. And yes, we do need the XP bracelet. As much XP as we can get. There's some health finally here. Our damage is definitely on point. And that's no surprise considering that this Soul Harvester is leaving so many souls behind. It's just looking for stuff to hit right now. Going for more luck here. Movement speed is nice, but like I said, we're going to be feasting today here, everybody, on Thanksgiving Day. Hopefully you're eating stuff and enjoying football. Forbidden Juice is going to give us a 10% crit rate. There's our boss portal all the way the heck down here. With a magnet. Oh my god, it's one big dead end. All right, well, we are still only level 16 here. Yeah, this is one huge giant dead end over here. And that's not good because we need to get to all the other charge shrines that we haven't gotten to yet. Trying to bunny hop here on Chad. We're going to go for the quantity tome. We're slowly regaining our health, but it's not at a great rate. This is our natural HP regen so far. And we go for cheese. Nice. Proj count, power up, drop chance. Let's go for more proj. Can't go wrong with that. Our chest costs are already high, and there is a golden shrine over here, legendary shrine. So we haven't been able to scale at all with our damage either because we haven't been able to safely proc flex. Oh, we got to go XP gain. Absolutely have to get that XP gain. Get ourselves a Yave. One of them Yaves. Chaos Tome, epic upgrade. Get a shield! Oh, man. There we go, Chaos Tome. Let's freaking go. Now we can start proccing our... now we can start proccing our flex. Extra jump is nice. Something that we need for Chad especially. Here comes the second swarm, and our difficulty is at 40%, so we almost got all the greed shrines. Not quite. Yeah. Well, if we get Kevin with Coward's Cloak, that could be unlimited movement speed, basically. Or at least an unlimited movement speed boost. Look at all the projectiles we're creating here with our plus Proj, the Soul Harvester. Shield over there. 30 seconds left until we get to the second boss. He's going to be Chunkum, and he's going to be absolutely destroyed here. Gonna go damage. Our damage is incredible right now. So we're just gonna kind of wait for the triple chunk here. That's a huge damage upgrade with a damage tome. Damage tome is just gonna give us some more damage scaling, which is awesome. If we're not gonna be getting any high levels, then we need to be just punishing the game and killing everything as fast as possible here. I guess Chaos Tome, we get 9% attack speed. Very nice. I don't like taking green upgrades on the Chaos Tome, but sometimes you just have to. Oh, no, it's just 2 Chunkums. Well. Yeah. Toxic Barrel is very nice. It's out a puff of poison every time we take damage. Including whenever Flex actually procs too. So I'm not ready to hit the boss portal yet. I think that's a little premature. And remember, as soon as we go down there, it's game over because that's a huge dead end. I will take a little bit of health regen because obviously we need it. And let's go walk over here. I don't want to stray too far, of course, but I do want to get a couple more chests. These big pots, get some XP because we need it. Only level 22 is very, very, very low level. There's a Suck Shrine over here, which I am going to hit. Now I say we make our way to the boss. Here comes all the XP here. Go for Aura, go for attack speed, Chaos Tome, attack speed, again, damage, huge, nice one there for Flame Walker. For Aura, I didn't see what the Chaos Tome gave us. Pickup range 58%. Oh my gosh. Oh, crit chance, and that's fine here. All right, so we have little barks. I don't like fighting underneath the cliffs here. More crits, fine. You're seeing why I don't like fighting on the cliffs, but yeah. Little Bark's already dead. Health regen. I'm honestly going to just take the health regen for now. Whoa. There we go. So we weren't that far off of our estimated damage to clear time. We're just getting more crit. Sure, I guess. That puts us at 41% crit now. They're throwing goblins at us, man. There's a shield over here, along with some kind of shrine way up there. I don't want to stray too far. We got in trouble with that last time and almost died on calcium. There's stonks over here, though, and I am going to get that because we're going to need gold. Money, 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 money. And then the last thing we do here before we leave is going to be hitting this XP shrine. But right now, because we have so much damage, we're gonna hold this back pretty nicely. And I don't know if that's gonna be enough to make up for the lack of XP tome, but we're definitely gonna gain some levels here. And we pretty much have to hope that the Chaos Tome grants us a nice XP blessing. Idle Juice is another one that we're going to be looking out for. Obviously, Idle Juice is one of the best items in the game for Chad. This is where you want to be right here, is just leveling up and farming the wisps. More damage for sure. Okay, they hit us. I'm going to flex. Dark ones are starting to get in a little bit too close, so I'm going to go hit this for now. Flamewalker, Aura. Quandary Tome, damage for the revolver. We're out. Not going to push it. Okay, so we have a little bit of work to do, but we know that our damage is good. We need to hopefully get some more good items here. That's always the wish and dream on any Mega Bonk, especially a Nuzbonk run. Our tome, our weapon loadout is not bad. Our tome loadout is a little bit iffy, but I'm willing to put up with it here. We have a luck rating of 11, so not great. Oh my gosh, we just launched ourselves there. Calm down, Chad. Scaring the kids. Everyone's getting ready to settle in for some nice turkey. I'm gonna go for the damage to elites. 13.8 damage to elites is nothing to sneeze at. Of course, that doesn't. I don't think. Oh wow, nice. More XP gain, baby. I don't think that affects bosses. I think it's just elites, but I could be wrong on that. Please let me know in the comments. This is the floor here where we need the help of the charge shrines to make up for the lack of items or lack of stats that we're missing from the first floor. So movement speed, damage, XP gain again. I mean it's all XP gain here. Movement speed, okay, and we got that for free too. Apparently the game is also listening to me. Isaac's not the only one. More cheese is great for the stacks of poison. Slurp gloves are pretty good too. It gives you an automatic heal every 9 seconds, basically. But having those stacks of poison is insanely good against bosses and elites, especially when our survivability is not incredible. First doll. Ice crystal. Probably don't need any more ice crystals, to be honest. And Borgers. I'm hoping that we use that for some microwave fodder here. Crit damage or max HP. Give me max HP. In case we get a beefy ring, that'd be nice. Yeah, things are dying before they even hit the floor is lava amount of Firewalker, Flamewalker. Oh yeah, it's Chunkum. Yeah, look at the damage that we're doing there with the poison and Firewalker. Not even close. The wrenches are fine. Increases the speed that we can charge shrines and also increases the magnitude of their payout. Go ahead and grab the suck shrine while we're here. Go for Quandary Tome. Go for attack speed. Soul Harvester is just swarming the enemies right now. The Cursed Doll is fine. Quandary Tome there. Gain 2 proj on that. Boss Buster's great. Boss Buster is going to give us 15% additional damage against bosses and elites. Got a shady guy here. Forbidden Soul is good, but we don't have the money for it right now. We found the boss portal as well. Gonna hit the challenge shrine. Here comes the swarm. Boss Buster. There we go. Go for damage tome. Again, want to keep our scaling high as possible here. I'm gonna go size just because it helps out with not only aura but also the Firewalker weapon. Jump to luck. Let's go for luck here. Damage for sure on the bow. And we have enough to go back and get Demonic Soul. Let's go do that right now. There's a bomb over here. Demonic Soul. Okay. Obviously, killing is not going to be a problem for Chad here. Just getting around is his problem. He's bulked up too much. Attack speed, I guess. Yeah, we're done. We're done with ice crystals. I don't want to hit another Suck Shrine yet. That feels a little premature. Credit card might be a little too late. Well, it's not too late, but it feels late because we don't have a lot of keys. Although there's a microwave right here. Now we can go one of two ways. We can either go for the keys, or we can go for the XP. And I'm gonna opt for the XP, just because our chest costs are already so high right now. You can see we can't even afford this. It's 740. Here, flat broke. And gold gain's going to help us out a little bit with that. Want to explore the rest over here. Stop time. Don't really care about that. Skuleg. Get a refresh. Cheeky refresh. There we go. Echo Shard's going to give us a little bit of extra help on the XP shards anyway, even though we don't have a lot of plus XP. Yeah, go for difficulty. Got the level up Skelly for attack speed, size and damage for aura. You see here, it's level. We're only level 50, and this floor, the second floor here, is almost done. So not a great place to be. I want to get this magnet here. Damage for the bow. See, we're getting a lot of not great upgrades here. And people were asking me how come I don't use my rerolls for these upgrades. I feel like those rerolls are better off when we have something that we really truly need for items. But sometimes, I mean, you can't. Sometimes you just can't help it here. I'm gonna go size for Flamewalker. Go damage there as well as damage. The damage tome, damage for the revolver. Chaos tome gives us evasion. And just trying to sneak out and eke out as much XP gain that we can here. Oh my gosh, can't afford it again. So broke, Chad. Been buying too much food for Thanksgiving. Pickup range, crit chance, damage to elites. Need more pickup range. We need to make sure we're not leaving any XP behind. As silly of a thought that is, I mean, it's true. We do need to make sure that we're not missing any XP shards, or try to get as many as possible. When we're talking about so little XP gain. Here we go, second swarm coming in. Difficulty at 81%. It's, you know, it's admirable. Admirable, considering that we don't have the difficulty tome at all. Rolling boulders at me, dude. Thorns, evasion, HP regen. I guess HP regen. Yeah, we're just owning this swarm here. Gold gain again because we need it. 2.1 damage upgrade there for the damaged tome. Lifesteal. Finally get something here. Lifesteal. Makes Kevin viable. Got the gold skelly. Golden gloves gonna give us more gold gain. Attack speed, damage, gold gain. Give me more damage. Okay, we got stonks. Let's make our way back to the shady guy. Well, let's destroy the stone golems real quick. Yeah, despite us only being level 62, Chad is absolutely wrecking house on these bosses. And it's just that poison from all those moldy cheese stacks that we have. Howard's cloak again. Okay, we've got another. Ooh. Did not see this shady guy over here. Remember, we're gaining 2.5% damage out of chests, and now, of course, we get the green credit card. So that's huge. So now, all of a sudden, keys become more important than XP. But I don't remember where that microwave is. I think it's somewhere over here. We do have a shield ready for the bosses. Attack speed, damage for the revolver. I guess size for aura. Quantity tome. This is real bad. Bounces, I guess. Damage, attack speed. Oof. Damage, size and aura. Size and damage for aura. Damage for flame walker, even though it's a mono stat. Chaos tome, movement speed. Try to get Chad Bark here before our shield runs out. Doing good damage to him. Attack speed here, quantity. Soul Harvester really, really taking its toll here on Chad Bark. Damage and size for aura is great. Yeah, so we were off only by 6 seconds. Honestly, it's not bad. Go Chaos Tome here. We get armor, attack speed, more gold gains. Fine. I do not know where that microwave is. Somewhere over there, I think. Don't want to stray too far away here. There it is. I think we got to go for the keys. Lost a wrench. That's fine. We still have 2 wrenches left. Get a key. That's our second key. XP bracelet. Good enough. So every chest right now, we're going to be getting 2.5% damage and 1% and 2% luck out of them. So more chests equals more luck, equals more damage, equals better items, equals more stuff. That is the loop there. That is the credit card meta that a lot of people re-roll for. Not me, man. I don't have the patience for that. That's what I love about Nuzlocke. You just never know what kind of run you're gonna get. Just like in Eden, and hit it there. There we go. So we're going to get a bunch of XP here. Chaos. XP gain! The MVP tome does it again. Evasion crit damage. We'll take it. Size and damage here for aura. Oh my goodness, and we got Zeruldo. Let's go damage and duration here for Flame Walker. They're still trying to throw towers at me. So Chad already sitting at 11k kills. I'm gonna move my way over to the side to get away from these stupid towers, but they've literally sandwiched me in between two towers in the portal here. But because the wisps are getting so close to us, we're actually gaining XP, and our pickup range is able to pick those up. Let's go attack speed again here. Yeah, we did get tapped there. Evasion. No, getting a little too close. We could have probably stayed a little bit longer, but I just don't want to risk it here. This is such a good run. And look at this. There's a blue microwave, so we can actually get another red credit card. We might lose our Echo Shard, which is not a huge deal at this point. Leg. Yeah, let's get that credit card going. We lost one of our jump feathers. That's fine. Got the Chad theme here. I love it. And we lost the Coward's Cloak. Fine. Perfect. So now, with 3 red credit cards, we're now going to gain 7.5% damage every single time we open a chest and 2% luck. So if we can just manage to get more keys or just a ton more gold, then we are going to be in the money here for stats. Movement speed and size are crit. That's a lot of crit. But size is also extremely important for Aura and for Flame Walker, as we talked about already. It's like a European dance party in here. XP gain, gotta have it. XP gain sitting at 2.3. Honestly, not bad considering we don't have the XP tome. Here we go. Wouldn't mind getting Kevin either at this point. Chaos Tome gives us more evasion. Give me more max HP. We're at 300. We still haven't... I feel like I haven't seen Beefy Ring in forever. Stone Golem. Extra jumps. More luck here, sends us to 38% luck. There's a microwave, so we have an opportunity here to get more keys. We can go up to 5 keys, which is pretty good. I'm going to go movement speed there for Chad, as he is a little bit slow. Thank you. Lost Boss Buster, that's fine. Lost Evasion Ring, totally fine. And we lost Ice Shard. Hey, perfect. Great trades. Big time trades there. Now we have 5 keys. This is a free 7.5 damage and 2% luck right here. And the only reason why we're going for the keys is not because only the free keys count for the stat boost, but it's because we just need to get as many chests as possible to maximize the amount of stats that we get from each chest. And ideally, you want to have a build where you can just afford to buy every chest on the level, but again, that's very, very, very difficult to do. I went for 6.9% crit on that. 98% difficulty at this stage is not great, but pickup range again, sure. You see here, we're just mowing him down. Wow, that's a huge damage tome upgrade. Got a wrench in. Hey, it was free. Look at that. Look at us. Huge upgrade there for Aura as well. Size and damage. Let's go for damage and size here. Damage again. Damage again. Chaos Tome gives a power multiplier. Okay, that one did charge us, so we're back to being broke now. We are a poverty Chad. Damage again for the damage tome. We're done seeing evasion ring. XP gain for sure. Trying to make something out of nothing here. Ugh. He has damage. Damage and more bounces there for Revolver is great. Chaos Tome gives us knockback. Gonna refresh this because it's pretty doo-doo. Size and damage there for the Flame Walker. Gonna refresh that again. We get another nice aura upgrade there. And Electric Plug. Oh man, we are built for Kevin now. If we can get Kevin, we get a little bit more lifesteal. Aura's looking pretty healthy. Again, size and damage for Aura is perfect. Size and damage for Aura. Attack speed's huge, but so is crit. I'm going to take the crit there. We already have the attack speed tome. And there's just nothing around us right now. Yeah, give him some more attack speed. There's a shady guy over there. I'm not going to hit the Suck Shrine right now because we just don't need it, quite frankly. Let's see what the shady guy has to offer us. It's a rare one. And not really worth our money, in my opinion. Now, if we end up getting Cursed Grabbies, according to the stat sheet, Cursed Grabbies and Grandma's Secret Tonic are the best two items in the game for us here on Nuzlocke so far. And that's really surprising because I didn't know that the Cursed Grabbies were doing that much damage. And we get the cannon, which is great. Just more projectiles to fly everywhere whenever we kill something, along with the Soul Harvester. And this one really set the tone for the Thanksgiving run here. Oh, we gotta go XP gain. Go for the Chaos Tome, Power Multiplier. The leg's gonna give us more damage. There's another chest back here. We get another moldy cheese. It puts us at level 5 cheese. Cheese Louise. A Revolver here. Jump height, projectile count, projectile speed. Sure, why not? Remember, even these chests that we're getting from the challenge shrines are counting with the credit cards. Both of them. Back-to-back damage upgrades. There's another difficulty upgrade. There we go. Proc Flex. Our damage scaling is at 22.3%, which is not... 22.3x, I should say. Which is not bad, but obviously if we had Kevin, we'd be in a much different spot here. And I was just about to hit that mountain shrine. Legendary Chaos Tome and epic one. Gold gain, lifesteal, and duration. Wow. So Chunkum, you need to calm down, sir. I'm probably having one of your brothers for Thanksgiving feast right now. And there he is. We get Kevin. Okay. Well, so Kevin is now going to auto proc our flexibility, and also on top of that, activate our movement speed up from the Coward's Cloak, which you really only need one of. I don't know why we. I guess there's. I didn't even see the time stop there. Mountain shrines don't really matter anymore. I'm just going to hit them just to get them off the radar. So every time we hit an enemy, Kevin is going to hit us. And Kevin will not kill us, but he will activate any and all on-hit items, including Chad's passive, his flex passive. Now on top of all that, it's also activating Electric Plug. We get the Anvil! Oh my gosh, man, if we only had the difficulty tome and also the XP tome, man. I guess Thunder Mitts? So it's a matter now of just getting enough money to open up some chests. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple of greed shrines left over here. You see how much faster we're moving because of Kevin just hitting everything. There's a stonks over there. The challenge shrine, definitely want to do all these for just the chest stats alone that we can get. First triple upgrade. I'm going to refresh this though. Damage tome. So the anvil is going to give us a triple upgrade. And speaking of secret tonic, there we go. It's going to give us a chance to roll 3 upgrades per level. Didn't quite make it up there. What's happening? Oh, there's just a giant invisible tree. Okay. Now, the only downside to Kevin is that we do lose that protection of us having our flexibility just in case we get hit or popped by something strong, real strong. So there's a rage buff over there. And we just want to try to find as many chests as possible here. Okay, 14K, but I mean, all it's going to take is just 2 or 3 chests and we're going to be broke again. No, we don't want 2 Kevins. 1 Kevin's good enough. And now we're broke again. So there we go. Young Mega Chad never broke again. So the next chest is going to cost us 7,800 gold. Right now I'm just having kind of fun just floating around all over the place. Should probably try to get these difficulty shrines actually. Let's go get those real quick. I'm going to turn off the opacity because it is getting a little bit obnoxious with aura being that big. Triple upgrade there for Flamewalker. The chest over here. Another demonic soul. Increased damage by 0.1% per kill. Saying at 21k, which is not bad. Flamewalker for the triple upgrade thanks to Anvil, but we're just, because we don't have a lot of luck here, we're not really getting incredible upgrades. But still, upgrading 3 stats is better than 2. And way better than upgrading 1. So here come the dark ones now, and I hit the rage buff. Trying to get as much difficulty as we can out of this. So here's the part that worries me now is that you see our HP is not going up. It's in fact going down. And that is because we don't have enough lifesteal to sustain Kevin. That's the thing you have to worry about and be cautious about before you decide to go full Kevin, because once you go Kevin, you can't go back. All projectile speed stuff, but no damage there for the revolver. Attack speed. Oh my gosh. They're just obsessed with throwing towers at me. There we go. That's the type of upgrades we need, game. More of that. I wish I could go get that magnet right over there. Be big if we could. And the bow's so under level. Let's do it. If we die, it's on me, Mosh Pit. Go for the magnet. Go for the magnet. I ran into a tree. Okay. Crit damage, Chaos Tome, Aura. So tripled, man. There we go. Chaos Tome, damage for the revolver, another Chaos Tome, Flame Walker, Aura, Chaos Tome. Selecting everything now that we can. Chaos Tome again, damage. Damage for Flame Walker. We need damage for bow. We can get it. Quantity Tome's kind of a throwaway stat now. Getting so many Chaos Tomes. Look how much XP we're getting, though. Jump height, thorns, HP regen, gold gain, luck. Alright, now we just sit here and wait. The little corner up at the top right that we have not gone to. Damage to the revolver. Don't need any more movement speed. We're good. Damage for the bow. Man, the bow is so underleveled. The bow's only level 9 right now. Quantity, I guess. So why we went pickup range here. We unfortunately did not get the Sucky Magnet. I don't even remember the last time we saw the Sucky Magnet, to be honest. Echo Shard, there we go. That one was for free. Let's go get another one. Instead of standing around doing nothing, let's try to get some more chests here. We are in one-shot territory in about 20 seconds. Got another free chest for Boss Busters. Go for another one. Eagle Claw, that one is going to end the proc streak. There's another chest down here, though. The Echo Shard, that one was also free. What's our difficulty at? 135 is not terrible. Oh, we get a legendary, another Soul Harvester. So many Soul Harvesters here, level 2 now. And we get Demonic Soul again. Look at all this XP shards, man. Chaos Tome gives us attack speed, 12.6. There's got to be so many condensed shards over here. Dad's cooking now. 37k kills. Chaos Tome gives us another extra jump. More chests equals more stats. We're really playing with fire now, straying this far away from the tower. Or from the, not tower, but the portal. We are in absolute one-shot territory, so we need to go if they start getting too close. Remember, we will not have Flex to save us from a one-shot. The elites are getting real close. Yeah, we're gone. We're done. So what a feast of a run here from Mega Chad on Thanksgiving Day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bark Vader didn't even know what hit him. So I have 3 wrenches, so we're not going to get that much help on the charge. Since there's no enemies to hit right now, we will still have Flex for the time being. And Bark Vader got absolutely 0 extra healing from that. Red balls are after us. Got stuck on the corner. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. It's only going to get stronger here. To try to get flame. We don't even have Flame Walker in the mix yet. Big time jumps there by Chad. We've gotten some pretty kind pylon spawns here. Yeah, down goes Bark Vader, no problem. No one's surprised, so big time win there on Chad, but now the real game begins. And let's see what can happen here. We got to get away from the portal. The portal actually acts like an obstacle, so... Chad, you okay, buddy? Kind of standing a little cockeyed there. As we get started on the final phase of this run, everyone, I wanted to say again, thank you all very much for all the support, especially all the newcomers here to the Mosh Pit joining through the Mega Bonk series. I'm very thankful for that on this special day. I'm thankful for all the support on the Mega Bonk series, whether you're new or old here as well, and just checking out the game. And I'm also just thankful for Mega Bonk. It's been a long time since we had a game come out that truly kind of defined a second series here. Not since Lobotomy Corporation, really, I feel like, where Mega Bonk really took off on the channel. And you know, as I said in the previous video, I like doing Mega Bonk 3 times a week, as it does keep it fresh for me. The Nuzbonk format keeps me entertained enough to where I don't feel like I'm burnt out or really just kind of playing the game as a chore type deal. And the more support that the Mega Bonk series gets, the more encouraged I am to keep on playing it. Here for you all on YouTube. Yeah, we can't banish anything, so I guess damage. Idle Juice is huge. It's a little late for it, but I mean, hey, we'll take it. It's more damage. And let's just see how far Chad can go now. Gonna have to be forced to take some bad upgrades here. Revolver, nice. Aura, nice. Flame Walker, nice. Let's just take the highest rarity stuff that we got here. Aura. Gonna try to stay away from that rage buff until we absolutely have to. Most likely if we survive to Purple Wisp, which I think we will. We should, because our damage is definitely high. 170% damage scaling is it's good, but it's nowhere near what a meta Chad build would be doing right now, obviously, but that's not the point of Nuzbonk. The point of Nuzbonk is to have fun and see what kind of wacky, crazy, stupid, and bad builds we can come up with thanks to RNG in the game. And that's what I like about it. It really does feel like an old school Eden run from the Binding of Isaac. And I know, again, I wanted to just play Chad. It's a special day. Chad's one of my favorite characters in the game. He hasn't gotten a real run on Mega Bonk in a while. I mean, I don't know what episode of Mega Bonk this is, like episode 18 or something like that. So you take that and divide it by weeks, and that's 6 weeks. This is the last time we played him. Gonna go Damage Tome here. Damage Tome is sitting at level 31. Lots of room for us to gain some more tome upgrades, because again, our XP scaling is non-existent. 2.6. We'd like to be quadruple that right now if we could. But Nuzbonk's all about working with what you got. The luck upgrade. What was our luck upgrade into? 124? That's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. For a run that started off with Soul Harvester. Just trying to grab all of the XP shards we can. Flame Walker. Go Cooldown Tome. Cooldown Tome. I wish we got a little bit better upgrades. Bo. Oh, poor Bo. Bo needs a lot of help here. Revolver, attack speed, Chaos Tome. Chaos Tome again, I guess. Bo. Revolver, Chaos. There we go. All the levels catching up now because we just picked up all those condensed XP shards. Attack speed, damage release, XP gain, damage. Very nice round there from the Chaos Tome. Start posting your predictions now in the comment section, everyone. Where are we going to end up on this Chad run? It feels like we could. Honestly, if our difficulty was higher, I'd say it's a lot more, but again, we're working with what we got here. And I think that a conservative estimate for this Chad run, the final numbers here, I would say is probably 60. If that. Nice luck upgrade there. Look at all the XP shards up here. I think 60 would be a good guess. Unless we get the, if we get the magnet now, the sucky magnet, that would be kind of a game changer here, but we didn't. Leaving fire everywhere, and they're, I mean, the wisps aren't even getting anywhere close. In fact, I don't even have idle juice active right now, which I should be because that's the smart thing to do, but there's no danger to us right now. Just trying to collect all the XP we can. Chaos Tome, gotta go for it. Wow, that's a lot of numbers there. Damage for Flamewalker, I guess. Chaos Tome. Attack speed, quantity, damage. Revolver, bow. Damage Tome is huge. Evasion and elite spawn increase. Again, the rarity of the Chaos Tome upgrade determines how large the value of it gives you. I think it's 61K already, so it looks like my conservative estimation's out the window. This one could, I don't know if it's going to hit 100. 100 would definitely be the stretch goal, but I'd be surprised, but that'd be nice if Chad can hit 6 digits. Level 233 right now, and see how far we get as soon as the other XP shards, the condensed ones that we picked up, kick in. There's 67,000. 67, 67, 67. All right, Purple Wisps are inbound. Now it starts getting serious here. You can see there how really the best gauge of how many enemies there are is just how much XP or how much HP we lose based on Kevin, because that's how many we're hitting at once. The idle juice is going to be very important for keeping us alive here. First doll. Remember, every chest we're gaining damage, so damage scaling is at 287. I really want to go around and pick up these condensed. Look, there's one right there. 236. Losing idle juice is not ideal, as the damage is the only thing holding them back. Damage, finally get another one for the bow. No, bow is trying, you know? Damage for the revolver's good. We get our shield back. I think it's 75. There's no way that this is going to make... No way it's going to make 100K. 0% chance. The difficulty's just not there. Nor is our damage. But for a run that really started off hot and didn't have the best tome loadouts there, I think that we did pretty damn good. There's the world rocking for us, so we have we're on a ticking time scale now for this run. But again, everyone, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment, and share it. Share it with your family while you're sharing food. It's the best way to help support my channel and allows the channel to grow. It also tells me that you want to see more Mega Bonk in the future, along with Nuzbonk as well. It keeps me going. You keep watching, I keep playing. That's the blood pact we have. Not really a blood pact, but we can pretend it is or something. I don't know. Lots of Chaos Tome here just to finish it off. And, you know, Chad, it felt great to play him. Haven't played him in a long time, and I'm looking forward to playing him again. But this is kind of the main course here before we go back to playing. I think the next one on the schedule is going to be Bush, and that one's going to be that's going to be interesting. Gold gain, crit damage, like extra jumps. Look at all this stuff, and there we go. So Chad finishes 77,620. And here's the final stats for everyone. What a run by Chad. Fantastic run there, buddy. Level 280, especially for not having the XP tome. Grandma's Secret Tonic, again. Sitting at 5.4 billion. Aura, 4.5 billion. And then Flamewalker, 3.7 billion, with Soul Harvester coming up in the 4th spot. And then rounding it out was Revolver with 2.6 billion. So thank you for watching, everyone. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes here on Thanksgiving. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.